Hello.
Hello there. I wonder if I have the I know exactly what I want. So we got all this to do. So we're gonna do this. Anyway, let's go ahead and get my final keys. Also, I need to see where my properties are at.
Well, you've done it.
Oh, what you want to tell me?
If you're ready to take your relationship to the next level, you can get married and perhaps even think about having children.
Yes, I need an heir. An heir to the throne of Albion Door. But first, let's deal with
I
this.
say, do you know who I am?
I don't care.
Dan's Maria. You know, the author. Famous author. Have you heard of me? No? Well, anyway, whatever. Right, now, I'm into hops. Writing a book on them, in fact. You will? Oh, that's great! Oh, how exciting! I can't wait to meet my new friends.
Actually, before that,
How are you this fine day, sir? Eh? Shouldn't we be heading off?
I don't know why I'm doing that.
Hobbs. Unbelievable. Oh, I quite like that. Wahey!
Yeah, let's go. Luckily, I know where I'm going because I already been to this cave.
Fascinating, Hobbs. I'm
Finally get my silver keys. I may try to go ahead and get that final gold key. Cause I was wondering, I was like, why was it saying 54? And I was like, oh, I need the 4 gold keys.
live in our towns. In our homes, even.
No, thank you.
That'd be wonderful.
I think Hobbs were like,
Have you read my last book? It's about puffins. Undead puffins. Cool, eh?
really? I'm about to say, I was like, okay. Hobbs were like,
I'll sign them for you. How about that, eh?
you don't shut up. But, they're basically like the orcs of,
We be heading off. I can't wait to meet some Hobbs.
10. But I like the orcs of Albion, basically. According to current lore. Well, I don't know what current lore is, because I don't know if the Fable game that's coming out, I think this year, is going to keep to like the same universe or timeline or whatever.
I wonder what Hobbs like to eat. Have you got any ideas?
I don't know. Us?
Ah! They're attacking! You'll have to kill them!
Hey, let's go into their environment where they're over there living and doing their hobby best. And let's just kill them because they're defending their territory. Ugh. And now you see why I came back, because this is blocked away. I guess there's a way to encourage. Is he coming?
Great king.
There we go.
I've got Hobbs to eat and a book to write.
I'm gonna throw you down this cave and let you.
Ah, now this is perfect. Excellent vantage point to make my off. Thank you for your help. Farewell. I shall
Oh, I can definitely get down there now. Maybe I can vault down there? For some reason it didn't let me access the lower areas. But it's clear I can at some point. What do I need to do? Let me see what it's telling me. So I don't have to worry about that. That's done. That's done. Oh, okay, so I need to leave the cave. It's like I'm doing this backwards. Because I want my final keys. I gotta figure out where that gold key is. Maybe it fixed itself now? I can always come back and do more after I do some missions. And say, knowing him, he was yippee yapping. And they noticed him. Okay, it's just not ready for me yet.
Welcome.
Quest list. What's next? Let's do that.
You forged an incredible bond with this person, and they consider you their greatest friend. When this happens, they're more likely to give you more gifts and better
Your
discounts.
Majesty, are you in your body in tantalizing designs? Excellent! Here you are. I am sure it will bring you great fortune. Farewell, Your Majesty.
Always a pleasure.
My sister. The shadows took her not far from me. The arrogant will not find respect.
And according to this, I just got the means to which I can now get my final gold key. So let's go ahead and get that done. Oh, I gotta...
Gratitude. I hope
Pleasure to serve.
Come in.
Sorry about that. Alright, that's the demon door I opened earlier. With the weird, I'm assuming, Old Kingdom city.
Hello, sir.
I'm presuming it's Old Kingdom, but you never know.
Hello to you, Your Highness.
My lord.
Why am I doing this when I could just literally just transport myself there? Well, on the bright side,
It's buried out there somewhere. I know it is. The people will be very pleased, Your Majesty. Remember, the desert is very dangerous. Do be careful. Especially once you have the relic.
I swear, them jumping out the sand gets me like every time. Par for the course, I suppose. I'm about to get jump soon, so prepare myself. The outpost.
Nothing to report, Your Majesty.
Uh-huh.
At your service, my king.
I need to be patrolling, you know, in between here too, you know. Just got hit by a bunch of sand furies.
Ain't fair, I tell ya.
I don't think I ever... Oh, crud.
The sucker got a lucky shot.
Wait, what?
One of us. All one of you. Bang.
Textbook strike there, well done.
Don't you realise what you're taking on? Really are me, you suicidal maniac!
That looks rather painful, old chap.
Now you're right, retreating, Your Majesty.
Naturally. And I know it's tempting, like think about, ooh, I'm gonna go get all the flowers. No, I'm good. Now, if I just happen to unlock all the flowers while just traveling and adventuring, that's fine. But oh, follow the path, and if it leads me to foes, so be it. Whoa, it led me to some foes, alright. What I need is my orientation. Oh, I'm here at shade light, so I need to go over here. Apparently. I'm just gonna click everything.
Hello.
Alright, so I got those two done. Well, about to be two done.
Your Majesty, I'm sure.
Well, I know where you're at. He's way up here? What the world?
Ragnar the Great. It is magnificent. I shall return it to the temple immediately. Next time you visit the temple, it will be on display. In pride of place. We cannot thank you enough, Your Majesty. I shall ensure that everyone knows what you have done.
Got to be more. Oh, there is. Okay. Oh, okay. That's quite quick.
Any other business?
What was it called?
Business to attend to?
I'm guessing I need to go to the reliquary, or whatever you call it, in order to for the golden door. See to it in a minute.
You must be the most...
Some say the Western Ocean.
Okay, that's done.
This is a great day for me, and so shall it be for you.
Your Majesty, I'm sure you could...
Come back again.
Excellent. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'm sure his predictions will prove useful to you.
So much money, I hardly...
Welcome to the...
I will say this, one improvement is I don't like the fact that your dog can get injured. That's like the most annoying feature in Fable 2. Just like, let me handle battle. I'm glad I cased this area out because I'd have been getting annoyed with all the dig spots. Treasure. One of them regenerating health. I'll be glad when I have to return here ever again.
Greetings, Your Majesty. I knew you would come even before you arrived. I saw you come over the horizon. What brings you to this place? Ah, a brain. Did my disciple send you then? Excellent. A long time has passed since I had a fresh delivery. And all the old brains have said their piece. Now, let me see. Ah, the brain speaks from beyond the dark veil. Yes? Yes? What? Oh. How rude. You never know what you're going to get when you talk to the dead. That fellow had quite a mouth on him. Metaphorically speaking. But no matter. I thank you, Your Majesty, for the delivery. My people and I shall not forget you.
Have you checked?
Supposedly we're gonna have like DLC. They're supposed to like cover more of this area, but
Your Majesty, welcome to our temple. I lament the forlorn state in which you find it. Before the darkness came, this room held our most sacred treasure. Thank you. You will forgive me for not being more forthright. I am unaccustomed to asking rulers for their help. As for the matter in question, this chamber once housed the temple's sacred dyes. Our rituals cannot be completed without them. The dyes are made from rare flowers found throughout Aurora and the surrounding desert. Gathering them has always been a dangerous task, but when the darkness fell upon us, it became an impossible one. If you can find these flowers and bring them to me, I will begin making the dyes again, and perhaps our people can recover some of the faith they have lost. We will gladly share them with you, of course.
Balverines, I'll kill 50 of them, with nothing but a rusty cutlass. The moon? I've been there, in a great balloon. It's amazing, and almost never rains. Spells and that, I know them all. Cuisine?
You
Every
have
dish
done a great
ever
service
prepared.
for us. On behalf of all
eaten it.
Aurorans,
Inventions?
I thank you.
That was me.
The red
I
dye
invented them.
represents love in
And I
our
wrote this
culture.
book.
Whether that's shared between
impressed.
betrothed couples
Would
or
be if you
parents
knew I
and
was
their
literate.
children.
I'll give you what I have.
The green dye represents growth, whether through birth or learning.
Ah, hello.
Hello. I think I'm done. So where I want to actually go in all this? I don't want to say pin. Alright, Driftwood. No, let's go to Millfields. Maybe it's opened back up. Since I need to be in this area anyway, so. Anyway, I got all the gold keys.
At least you'll be
I'm gonna just run.
wildlife with your cool dead horse.
See if enough time has passed. Maybe. Because now they're up here, they're more likely discovered them. Good, no more skeletons.
This is the Journal of Dance Maria. I've found them. A tribe of Hobbs. So far, all is well. They are responding to my friendly approaches quite positively. They appear to be examining some kind of book. And gesturing at me. Interesting. It's been 2 days now. The Hobbs are still flicking through their book and pointing, but no one has attacked me. One of them, a fat little hob with a kind of dirty chef's hat on his head, came up and poked me.
Oh.
The fat chef hob has slammed the book shut. I can just see the title. It's some kind of cookbook.
Oh, they're attacking each other. Okay, I am in some kind of cave. Let's pull it up. I forgot the name of it too. I ain't lying. Chill breath, right? No. Never went there, had no intention of ever going there. Yep, here it is. Anyway, here's one. All right.
Quentin stood over the sleeping form and clenched the knife tightly in his hand. Here was the woman he loved. The first person who reached into reflection. The wonderful creature whose very laugh made him want to sing. Could he really go through with this? One transgression, what she had tearfully labeled a terrible mistake. For that, did she deserve it? He wrestled with the question for what seemed an eternity. But while his logical mind desperately tried to stay his hand, in his liver he knew what he must do. He raised the blade, lit it with deadly promise in the moonlight, then vanished as he plunged it into his darling.
One more key to go. Oh, I see what you're saying. No. Okay. What? I am confused. Is there an alternative path that I didn't do? Oh. Well, that works.
Ah,
Hello.
hello.
Ah, it's the great ruler. Hello.
Hello, great lord. Greetings, sir.
And then I gotta go to Driftwood next. Then after that, it's time to figure out the final golden door.
At your service, my king.
Or maybe the reliquary? Well, where's... Oh, yeah, at right wall. So that will be next. Oh. Well, that would have helped with maintaining the kingdom.
Any other business?
Driftwood. Apparently it's like a shipwreck or something like that if you give that person the money. So I need to go back to Bright Wall in a minute. It's there.
Day one. We set sail this morning with a fresh wind at our backs and the taste of the sea on our lips. My heart is filled with joy. Into the unknown we go.
Okay.
Day 8. I have been thinking about the first mate's comment that while a navigator cannot help us find an uncharted continent, he could help us find our way back. Oh, he may have had a point there. Day 3. Today, we spotted 2 mermaids on a rock, trying to enchant us with song. But the first mate claims it was 2 marooned women begging for rescue. Gullible fool. Though I must admit, they did kick out the fuss when we sailed past without stopping. But then they would, wouldn't they? Day 6. The first mate seemed very angry when he found out I had not hired a navigator. I impressed upon him that we are sailing into the unknown, so a navigator is not going to be much good. He was not convinced. Day 29. Oh, I think we have been sailing around in circles. Today we passed that rock where the mermaids were. Though they were gone now, thankfully. In their place were 2 skeletons. Obviously sailors who were less cautious than we were. Day 41. We have struck a reef, and I believe the ship's back is broken. Water is flooding in more rapidly than we can bail it out. Most of the crew has abandoned ship in panic, and as far out as we are, I expect they shall all drown, as will I. To whoever finds this, if the king ever gives you 8,000 gold to sail to the new world, you tell him,
No, thank you. Alright, so let's look up Bright Wall.
Welcome to
Best goods in Brightwall. Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
Might marry somebody from Bright Wall.
Mighty ones, my liege. Please take this. Hooray! He's all well. Oh, so...
I love you. Marry me.
Of course I'll marry.
Did I just... That's not what I wanted.
That's good, isn't it?
You are wonderful. Nurse.
buy a home for your family.
Absolutely not.
Appreciate what you've been doing, Your Majesty.
Yes, yes. I could get used to this sort of thing.
Had to have 16 stitches, that's
Buy your wares here. A shop owned by one of Albion's most famous adventurers.
Alright, so back to the academy.
For you, Your Majesty.
Okay.
Always a joy to get a book. Thank you.
Your Majesty.
Remote locations are ideal for contemplating the night sky, as there is generally little in the way of ambient light. However, these ideal viewing conditions may come at a price. Witness the occasion upon which I went stargazing in a
There we go.
Found over a third of all the books we read.
The reliquary. I know it's called something. Just wondering if they gave us an atlas for it. We do. Alright, so I did all of that. I did that golden door. So I may be done. Let me see. Let me check. Alright, so I've done a reliquary and I've done the catacombs. Sunset. So let's check. So I don't need to be back here.
You might have a look in the sanctuary.
I can check Sunset House. Let me see if I can. If not, then it means it's the ossuary. That's where I need to go. So that may be it then. No, I think I already did that, right? Let's check. If not, it's the ossuary that I need to worry about. Where is it? I don't think I want to worry about it because they're just saying what's left is just basically like some random items, like random rare and whatever. So I'm not going to worry about it. So we're done on that front. Let me see what's next.
Welcome to the...
So I'm personally done with that. No.
Thank you.
Ah, Your Majesty. It seems like an age since we last had the pleasure of speaking. Wonderful. I assure you, you will be entertained, engrossed, and elated. This is our best royal schedule yet. So I will arrange an audience with the Blacksmith Association, and we can clear this tax dispute up in no time. 2 or 3 days of negotiations should settle it. Now, on to much more important matters. The hiring of a new head gardener. As you know, the rose bushes this year have suffered some minor discomfort due to the inclement weather and less than salubrious soil management. I have arranged an interview process that should take no more than 8 weeks, starting tomorrow morning. It should make for a very...
Maybe I will go to the ossuary.
But lest we forget matters of state, we really ought to begin a more considered census of the population. Estimates of the number of citizens vary widely. I suggest each one comes to the throne room and has a look.
Is it too late for an audience, my king? Come from far away to fulfill my destiny. To get revenge for everything you've done. How many innocent people have you sent to the king?
None.
I know what you're talking about. Your lies won't save you now. I've spent... Did you think you're safe here, Your Majesty? Did you think your guards could protect you? I know all about guards. They couldn't keep me in the keep. And they couldn't keep me out of your castle. This is the end of the kingdom. Albion will be free. It's time for the people to rule themselves. I am well trained in the art of murder. I've never killed a king before. I am the booster of change. I am the voice of revolution. The world doesn't need the crown. It doesn't need the throne. You're a relic, Your Majesty. Nobody mourns your passing. Nobody ever mourns a tyrant. I came here alone, but I represent legions. You will never defeat us all. You may be a hero, but that doesn't make you a god. It doesn't give you the right to rule a country. I wish General Turner were here to see you die. Such a pity. He will return. castle will burn to the ground. Your family invented the monarchy, but it has no place in our land. Everyone imprisoned by the kings of Albion will be set free. I'm willing to die for what I believe in. Are you? You think you're safe now? I'm just the first of many. We will kill you in the end.
My king! An enemy ship is approaching! There are soldiers on board!
Who are they?
Get ready!
They're almost here!
Hold steady! They look like elite soldiers. What the hell is going on? I don't know, but they're as good as dead.
We are at your service, Your Majesty.
Who are you?
I'm Commander Milton. We came in pursuit of the man who attempted to take your life. I knew he would not succeed, but his escape dishonors us all the same.
The man spoke of a place called the Keep. Is that where you've come from?
Yes, Ravenscar Keep. It's a prison far from this coast, and we're the soldiers sworn to guard it.
Another of my brother's secrets.
If you'll come with us, Your Majesty, I'll show you. The Keep is where Albion's worst criminals are held, the most dangerous enemies of the Crown. It's time our new king saw it for himself.
But first, let's go to MILF. Oh, I can't go there. Oh, is it time? Oh yes, it's time for some repairs. I know there are some homes that are like unbuyable, but maybe they're buyable now. Just got one of them, obviously, so. I wonder if they updated the map, the overall map with the shipwreck. Well, about to see in a minute. Ugh. Nope. Well, I guess I'll go to the ossuary after this. You know, it would have been interesting if you could have like chosen like to not become king, like turn Albion into like a republic and all that stuff, but you know, like go through the politics of elections and all that. Would have been interesting. Right, I repaired. I was like, what is it asking me? Ugh. Mega Fun Mansion. You can tell they had a good time naming these homes. This last area is like a lot. Bowstone is a lot to repair. But let's get it done. Hopefully this will be like the final repair session. Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna put you to work. And I don't have to worry about obviously the castle. Like I said, the fact they don't have like a repair all button sucks. Good, I can get all of Old Town on the same page. Ugh. I still gotta do Aurora City, or whatever you call it.
Hello.
Let's go, I guess.
Welcome to the Keep, Your Majesty. Albion's secret prison. Your father made use of it. Your brother Logan made use of it. Now, it is yours. I had my men prepare for your visit, so the cells should be ready for inspection.
Is it safe? Recent events have made me somewhat wary of convicts.
There are plenty of harmless political prisoners imprisoned by Logan. But over the years, we have accumulated some rather dangerous individuals. And there's none more dangerous than General Turner. He led your brother's armies for years, until he became obsessed with ending his rule, with abolishing the crown altogether.
Oh my, yes. General Turner. He attempted a coup on your brother, and declared he would bring about the end of the monarchy in Albion. Unfortunately, this was before Logan saw fit to execute all traitors.
I believe the assassin you killed was acting under his orders. We will conduct a full investigation into how... Something's wrong.
I knew it! This place is a death trap! I'm going to be torn apart by angry criminals!
This way, Your Majesty.
I'll stay here and make sure nobody sinks the boat.
Yeah, you do that.
Lieutenant, what the hell happened?
Nobody quite knows, sir. Some of the prisoners in Block A broke free. They started a riot, got hold of weapons and killed some of our men. We can't break through.
We won't be able to get through the entrance. There's a reason we call this place the Keep. Fortunately, I know this place better than any prisoner. Are you willing to get your hands dirty, my king? Or perhaps you would prefer to wait here?
I may have become a politician, Commander, but I was born to fight. Lead the way.
With pleasure. The old sewer system leads into the lower levels. It's as secure as any other part of the Keep, but I can get us through. I wouldn't be surprised if General Turner was behind this. I've been the warden of this place for 7 years. We've never had a prisoner like him. He seems to exert some strange control over people. But you can judge for yourself soon. It's impossible to get past this gate without the key. And I have the only copy. As this poor bastard found out too late. I should warn you. We'll be coming out into the prison's lowest level. We call it the Pit. The inmates down here are so disturbed they're barely human. Welcome to the Pit, Your Majesty. The most miserable place in Albion. Try to stay away from the cell doors. You sound agitated enough. I closed this room down when I took over. The doctors who used it called it an electrical rehabilitation facility. The rest of us called it the torture chamber. Most of the men you hear screaming sat in those chairs every day. If they weren't insane when they came in. Well, let's just say I'd rather die than strapped to one of those things.
Doesn't seem very besieged to me, you know.
We should be right under the rioters now. Here they come. Don't hold back, Your Majesty. These men are vicious killers. Regain control of the prison before this turns into a real bloodbath. These were good men. Some of them little more than boys. This was never meant to happen. isn't a random riot. It's too organized. Turner is. He sent the assassin after you not to kill you, but to draw me and my best soldiers away. Come on. If he's behind this, we need to find him. We're not exactly the most popular people around himself. Still fighting in there. They're going to need our help. If you don't mind, Your Majesty, I think I'll join my men. If General Turner is behind this, it won't be easy to recapture him. Whatever happens, we can't let him leave the island. They're still behind bars.
Let it flow.
Not knowing what it is. You should have stayed in your cell. My guards haven't seen proper combat in a long time. You're taken by surprise. What would you rather be? Locked up and living, or free and dead? The cells of the maximum security ward must have been opened, including General Turner's. Come on, we have to get there before he can make a break for it. This ends now.
I'm looking forward to slicing your face off, you little...
Where are the prisoners?
They're gone, sir. The cells were empty when we were taken hostage.
I should have known. Damn it, I should have known. Round up the last of the rioters and lock them up.
Yes, sir.
Missing? We have to get out of here. We'll be butchered.
You may rest at ease, Mr. Hobson. I don't believe they're anywhere on the island. The riot was a diversion, orchestrated by Turner. As long as he's at large, Albion is under threat, Your Majesty. And he isn't the only one we need to worry about. We will need to recapture all the escapees if we want to safeguard the kingdom.
Who are the others?
Professor Faraday was a celebrated inventor, and the brains behind most of our industrial progress, until he turned on your brother. He's a mild-mannered man, but his creations could bring about the end of civilization. Mary Godwin, also known as Witchcraft Mary, was a highly skilled alchemist, though that knowledge rests in a very disturbed mind. She was convicted of witchery after they discovered her rather horrific experiments. I dread to think what she may do next. And I've already told you about General Turner, the most dangerous of them all. He must have been planning this breakout for months.
Where do we begin?
The records room holds all the information we have on our prisoners. My men can study the files for Witchcraft Mary and Turner. I'm confident I know where I can find Faraday. There's only one place he could call his home. One place he could believe himself safe. I propose we sail there as soon as possible.
I magnanimously offer my services in this investigation. This study seems like a nice, safe place from which to serve the kingdom.
Very good, then. Your Majesty, I shall meet you at the pier when you're ready to hunt down Faraday.
There seem to be several entries on this Mary Godwin, or Witchcraft Mary, if that's what we must call her. Very little on General Turner, though. I'm sure I will have found a plentiful supply of information when you return. Good luck, Your Majesty.
Oh, bollocks. I've made errors in the count before, but never had this many men missing. No other explanation. They've scarpered.
Any other...
Oh, good. I can travel back. I was like, I ain't got no potions.
So come here and I'll buy your stuff. Come back anytime. There you go. There you go. Come back anytime. Come back anytime.
Welcome to the...
Gold. Cheap prices right here. I hope you enjoy it.
There are new...
See y'all later. Teleport me right where I need to be.
A remote factory he opened up to the public before things turned sour. Clockwork Island. It was quite a popular tourist attraction some years ago. Faraday's inventions have changed the world, but all he really wanted was to make people happy.
Why was he locked up?
Nobody really knows. Your brother said he was a danger to mankind. As for Faraday himself, all he would ever say is that he'd rather die than betray his creations. I used to queue up for hours when I was a child in Bowerstone, just to get a glimpse of his contraptions. I still remember the slogan, Faraday Industries, where faraway dreams become reality. Well, those dreams certainly look far away now.
Oh, now you want to go and give me health potions.
Welcome, visitors, to Clockwork Island. I am Huxley, and I will be your guide. Please refrain from using obscene language in front of the children.
Okay.
Now, if you will follow me, we will begin the tour. Keep your belongings with you at all times, and try not to stray from the loop.
I suppose we should do what he says.
We begin with what is yet to come. Astonish your senses, give flight to your fancy by stepping into the street of the future.
I'm still
a suburb.
Paid this place a visit while it was still open.
Before you is an everyday Bowerstone suburb, as it will be 15 years from now. Yes, the future is in our grasp. Please walk among the citizens of tomorrow, share in their joy, marvel at their superior well-being.
It must be Faraday himself. Oh, there's a statue of him, obviously, but...
I know who you are, and I know why you're here. You will never get what you want. Never.
It's Faraday.
I'm ready for your...
Ah, like Faraday cage. Okay.
Ready. And if it is violence you seek, then violence you shall have.
This is a security announcement to all our guests here today. Please take cover. The management accepts no responsibility for any mutilations, fatalities, or slight grazes. And now, presenting the latest in armed defense mechanisms, a round of applause for the Colin Mark II.
future isn't that different to the street of the past.
I wonder where they keep the cows in the future.
This is like no armor I've ever seen. No wonder tourists stop coming here. I think I'd rather fight. So this is what Faraday's been doing in his spare time, building a mechanical army. Is that why your brother locked him up? Do you think these things feel right?
It has closed its guide function and can
Looks like the street of the future is going to be a dangerous place to live. I'm starting to see why your brother locked Faraday up. Come on, let's find him, shall we? I think there might be a way through here. Welcome to the graveyard of the future. Look at this place. Even the wall is falling to pieces. There's some sort of canal down there. Ready when you are, Your Majesty.
Already there.
The park has been open for a whole month now, and I can say without reservations that it is an extraordinary success. The public adores my creations. And as I predicted, the street of the future is proving to be my greatest draw. Tomorrow I travel to Miss Peak, where I will oversee the maiden voyage of the improved monorail. I think this design is the safest yet.
I think we can safely say this isn't part of the tour. What are those? Insects?
I have instructed my cleaning and repair crew to clear the canal of detritus. Now go away!
I don't care what they're made of, they're still disgusting. Faraday's built himself quite a fortress, hasn't he? Careful, Your Majesty. They're far more dangerous than We're getting close. Faraday must be in that factory up ahead.
Yes, indeed.
Why can't you leave me alone? I will never do as you ask. Do you hear me? Never!
What's he talking about?
I'm not sure. Maybe he's finally lost what little reason he had left.
Rulers may believe they can impose their will on whomever they so wish. But I was born to make dreams come alive, not to create death.
Logan probably wanted...
Forced me to make, but they shall never leave this island, and neither shall I.
So that's why your brother had him locked up. He refused to build him an army. And he thinks that's what you've come here for.
You are so clever and so happy. We could do this forever and ever.
Must I turn more of my creations into monstrosities? Leave us in peace!
I have a feeling these dogs aren't here to play catch with us. Bombs. Why am I not surprised? Faraday must be really desperate if he's willing to destroy his creations to stop us. You need to pull them from a distance. I was always more of a cat person myself. Don't let them... I was always more of a cat person myself. We need to kill them from a distance. I was always more of a cat person myself. Don't let them get too close to you. I've had just about enough of this. Whatever he believes, he's too dangerous to be left out here. We need to find him, now. Another dead end. There must be some way through.
Look how you corrupted my life's work! Must have been enough! Perhaps you need more evidence.
General Turner must have plans.
He separated your head from your shoulders.
I think there's a way through the roof. Come on.
Incredible news. I have received word that King Logan himself is planning to visit the island. He wishes to speak with me in person. No doubt to congratulate me on all the advances I have made, and on transforming Bowerstone slums into a happy and productive place. I shall have to record a special welcome message for Huxley.
Oh, I didn't notice that up there.
You've taken my work. You've taken years of my life. But you cannot take my soul. No, that is I accept it, and I will crush
These creatures. Set Faraday loose.
We will never serve you. Faraday will not him out. He is also the world's greatest.
I've seen a lot of strange things in my time, but today has to be the strangest. All those years battling in his cell, I had no idea. This technology.
Have you heard this joke before? A robot walks into a barn and says, kill, destroy.
How many more of these things are there? Stop them!
It is not polite to resist attempted murder.
If this technology ever gets out, it means the end of the army. Who would need a real soldier? Who would want to be one? Let's hope that's the last of them.
I doubt it.
This is it. The last factory. He has to be here somewhere. What if it was all just recorded messages? He's been playing this.
Is this the perfect soldier you wanted, Your Majesty? Well, you shall never have it.
Well then, I'm ready. Your brother destroyed everything I cared for. You may as well kill me.
We should take him back to the keep. We can take care of his wounds there.
I'm not like my brother. You're safe now.
Thank you. I should not have judged you so hastily, Your Majesty.
You have been through a lot, Mr. Faraday. But now that we know the truth, your life will return to normal.
Very good. He will be released as soon as his wounds are healed.
My king, I have eagerly awaited your return. I have made an extraordinary discovery.
Just tell him what my men found out, Hobson.
Why, it was a wholly collaborative effort. Without my supervision, who knows when... Just tell me. Of course, indeed. As you know, the second prisoner is the alchemist and alleged witch, Mary Godwin. A rather foul and malevolent woman, by all accounts. We have uncovered files on experiments so grotesque, I don't mind admitting I lost part of my supper while reading them.
Get to the point, Hobson.
Yes. Well, it seems that before she turned to foul necromancy, she came from a well-to-do family. We believe she may be hiding out at her grandfather's long-abandoned and rather opulent estate.
I have the coordinates. I'll wait for you at the pier. The sooner we capture this woman, the better.
And I shall continue leading the investigation into General Turner. There really seems to be so little information on the man. It's as if he had taken his records with him.
Any other business?
I don't mind admitting I'm rather looking forward to more action. Too many years sitting at a desk. The estate has been abandoned for years, but there are definite signs of life here. I think we've found Mary Godwin's hiding place all right. This place represents everything General Turner despises. Old money, aristocracy, nepotism. You may find when you meet him that you have something in common. You're both revolutionaries.
Then why does he want me dead?
You stopped being a rebel. You became king. The Godwins had curious notions about art. No wonder Witchcraft Mary turned out the way she did. She probably grew up looking at these things. I almost feel like they're watching me. The sooner we get off this island. What a surprise. They're alive. Kept some sort of zoo, but who keeps Balverines?
Godwins, apparently.
I never really believed those rumors about this estate housing the world's largest menagerie. If the Godwins were mad enough to keep Balverines, who knows what else we'll find here.
Oh, got that back. Oh, we can read what was here. Course moss, demonstrating at last that butterflies can become zombies too. Celibate hares, also known as mock rabbits, these are the last remaining in existence. Topiary swan, vicious and extremely dangerous. Approach with caution. Interesting. Combustible northern monkeys, highly nervous, prone to exploding at the sight of strangers.
There's the main house. Come on. Witchcraft Mary has to be somewhere in this demented zoo.
Calmer chameleons. You won't always be able to spot them. They come and go. Huh. Predator squirrel. Rarely seen or heard until it lands on your shoulder and bites your head off. Oh, let's not meet one.
I'd heard her experiments involved electrical currents. They make good deterrents, too. We could use something like this at the keep. Let's go. There must be a way around it. It looks more and more like Mary swapped one prison for another. Except she's in charge of this one. Another of the rumors about Witchcraft Mary. Necromancy. I never thought there was any truth to it. Someone's definitely been digging up corpses, though. I'm not sure I want to know why. But I'm guessing this has something to do with it. These are like no hollow men I've ever seen. They're much more ancient. They're trying to stay out of the light. It's true then. Mary has been playing with dark magics. What is she thinking, creating hollow men? It's against nature. It's obscene. General Turner can't be planning to create an army out of Balverines and hollow men. It's just too preposterous. If she successfully created hollow men, I can't imagine what else she's managed to do. We should collect all her research papers. She may belong in a cell, but this is science the world has never seen the likes of before.
There we go.
Doesn't look like we're getting around these gates, but there must be some way of cutting the power to them. I think I can shut this down. It's not too different to the generator in the keep's torture chamber. Oh, great. Get ready for some company. Keep those things away. These circuits are unlike anything I've seen before. The generator was quite crude. Nothing like Faraday's technology. What's remarkable is how she's managed to get Hollow Men and Balverines to fight side by side. I've never heard of such a thing happening before. If someone combined that knowledge with Faraday's machines, who knows what they could accomplish?
Mm-hmm. Oh well, I'm not gonna worry about it.
Well, we can either try to wade through the rubble, or we can find another way in. Such as that cave over there. It seems more like Witchcraft Mary's style anyway. Let's hope she keeps her pets out of the house. This was probably one of the best stocked cellars in Albion once. Smells like most of it turned to vinegar. It didn't stop someone from emptying these bottles, though. Did you hear that? Come on. Hobbs. I was wondering when we'd come across them. It just isn't a proper zoo without Hobbs. We should leave them sleeping. The noise might alert Godwin. We should step lightly, though I doubt any noise on Earth could wake them.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Each time you kiss
dead
my
fish
gills,
talking?
it gives me fishy chills. And when you touch my scales, my little fishy heart
I'd rather be stuck in a
fails.
cell than live in this...
But baby, don't you treat me rough. Can't you see I'm already stuffed? And tell me that your love is earnest, or you're as bad as a taxi.
At least the fish has shut up. Is there nothing normal on this island? Come on, let's go before it starts singing again. Just when you think it can't get any worse, an indoor graveyard.
My return to the estate has brought me life again. I can finally continue the work I was forced to abandon. I owe my freedom to one man, a soldier who understands me like no other human.
How are such creatures even possible?
He has taken great interest in my research and has promised great changes to come.
We have to put an end to this.
We can bring purification to the whole Albion.
What kind of monstrous creation is this? Mary has taken her experiments too far. It's like no holoman I've ever seen or heard of before. More Hobbs. What's wrong with them? Mary can't be far from here. General Turner has got a lot to answer for. We wouldn't be in this mess if he hadn't won Witchcraft Mary over. Not that I'm surprised. You haven't met him, but believe me, he's the most charismatic, most persuasive man you'll ever meet.
The work is complete at last. My day of purification has come.
We must be getting close to her. Whatever she's been doing with these creatures, we're gonna find out soon. Better get your weapon ready. I'm noticing a pattern here. We walk in, things try to kill us. Told you. We should burn. Only a...
You think you have the right to destroy us? We are the essence of Albion. We are stronger. We are more powerful.
Not this form again. Please don't let me live this way. Kill me, I beg you.
She doesn't know what she's saying. We should take her back to the keep. She needs special care.
Don't worry. Everything's going to be all right.
We'll do what we can for her. When she's well enough, perhaps we can send her to a more adequate facility. She needs more help than we can give her. We still need to find General Turner. I'll meet you in the records room. Perhaps Hobson and my men have uncovered his location.
What happened?
It was Turner. He's been here all along. He never left the island.
Where's Hobson?
He took him. Turner's been playing with us, playing with you. This is what he wanted all along, to lure you into a trap. He's been using hidden passages behind the walls. He's somewhere in the prison. I don't care what happens to Hobson, but we have to find Turner. He left through here. I know it's a trap, but I'm not sure Turner realizes who he's dealing with. Fight like I have.
I have begun the process of revolution in the quietest way possible. Talking to those I trust most, and gauging the mood of the troops. It is clear that when the time comes, many among our ranks will join me in an uprising. We have all seen the ever-deepening chasm in our society, and the way our people have been oppressed by the king. Even worse, we have all at one time or another been the instrument of that oppression. Change is coming to Albion. It is inevitable.
This is the pit. If he's hiding with all these lunatics...
Probable cause of death, massive head trauma, or a virus. Time of death, 6 o'clock. No change in condition noted since that hour.
Wait, when did we discover the virus? I'm gonna look that up. $1898? 1890, basically 1890s, so the tail end of the Industrial Revolution.
Stabbed. Dead. Time of death, 6 o'clock. No change in condition noted since that hour.
Condition worsening, and it is possible there is internal hemorrhaging. This depends primarily on what's going on inside the patient's body and what hemorrhaging is. Patient shows no signs of consciousness, except when awake. Pupils continue to appear dilated. Patient is fine, but I should really get my eyes checked out. I could have something serious. Patient's complexion is still very pale. Recommendation is to continue administering leeches at regular intervals. Looks decent for having been hit on the head.
Prognosis not good. Will definitely live. And I'd prefer it was otherwise. For personal reasons.
Set them free. Bastards, set them free! At least they're out of their misery now.
You're hurt.
I'll be alright. I'm no hero, though.
Stay here. I can deal with Turner alone.
I'm sure you can. You have powers the rest of us can only dream of. There might be more coming. Go. I'll hold them off while I can.
It's all right, Hobson.
There was no third prisoner. It was all him.
It's time for your treatment, Your Majesty. You're awake, Your Majesty. Good. I was afraid I might have set too high a charge. But then, you have powers the rest of us can only dream of. Hobson was mistaken. There was a third prisoner. General Turner, the finest soldier I ever served under, the finest man I ever knew, died 6 months ago. I couldn't save his life, but I wasn't going to let everything he believed in die with him. You see,
oh gosh,
it's time for a true revolution.
Villain monologue.
And how does one bring down a king? How does one bring down a hero? By becoming one. Forgive me, Your Majesty. It worked. To the end of kings and queens.
All hail the King of Albion. Do you see now who the real enemy is?
You.
I am you. And only one of us can live. Leave my dog alone. Do you know how many people I've seen die for someone else's cause? How much blood I've seen spilled in the name of the crown? And how many have wasted away in prisons like this for speaking their mind? You call yourself revolutionary, I see one ruler for another. What gives you the right to dictate our lives? Your will is right. Do you think it makes you better? Well, now it's my turn. Witchcraft Mary may have been insane, but her work was insane. I see. But she didn't know how to do that. I'll become a king, and you can become a god. General Turner wanted a military coup, but I've had a better idea. I've seen how you fight, how you make decisions. I know what to do. Take care of him as best I can. And I learned the truth about our supposedly glorious Albion. Two identical heroes can't overcome each other. We would be locked in battle forever, always evenly matched. But I made sure that the prisoners on this floor did some of my work. Now I'm stronger. I've watched you use these powers time and again. But to feel them coursing through me, It's incredible! You showed your worth when you spared Faraday's life, but as long as you wear the crown, you are the enemy of the people. I know many who wouldn't have taken pity on you, but that doesn't mean you should decide the fate of a whole country. A soldier must do what is necessary to protect his nation. When I sit on the throne of Albion, I will reverse every bad decision you ever made. And then I will free the people from the rule of the crown. It's a pity you won't see such a glorious day. The people of Albion will rule themselves, and the army will be there to protect them.
Okay, he just derobed.
Another revolution has failed. Perhaps it's as it should be. I don't know that I could ever have given up such power. Just remember this, King. Albion doesn't need you to sit on his throne. One day the people will claim their freedom.
That was quite an extraordinary and most unpleasant turn of events, if you don't mind me saying so. I never did trust Commander Milton, of course, but to attempt a coup by taking your place, why, it's diabolical. His death should serve as an example to all. And to think he was loyal to a traitor like General Turner. We should be thankful the General was a rather sick man when he was imprisoned, or Milton might have let him walk free.
If I get cold gruel one more time, I'm starting a riot.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, you are impressive, I'll give you that.
Ah, hello.
Nice to see you.
Oh, an additional.
Hello, and welcome to Clockwork Island, where a wonderful vision of the future awaits you. I am sorry, I really must amend my greeting. I regret to inform you that normal visits are suspended due to the higher than usual risk of death. Professor Faraday's creations are currently stuck in murderous mode. How very gracious of you. Please return the materials to me as soon as possible. I am a social robot, and having no one to talk with is causing me agony and rust. Why the Professor programmed me to be able to experience agony is beyond my ability to comprehend. He is a great man.
Did I ever do this one? I don't know, but I'm going to now. So I got the right leg component. Alright, nothing there. Alright, so I got the left arm, your left arm, right leg. Right. Just move forward. So I gotta find something to do with generators. Okay. So I'm gonna do a rugged naked run through the island, and then I'll look up what I'm missing.
a troubled man today. King Logan presented me with a most unexpected request. He wishes me to adapt my creations and build an army. He assures me it is required to defend Albion. My creations are meant for peace and protection of mankind. I will be making changes to them. I will give a single one this task assuring to their ultimate peace. I was correct in doubting Logan's intentions. He has demanded I hand over the army. And I can tell from his manner that he has gone power mad and wants to use them for harm. If I refuse, he has threatened not only to confiscate all my industries, but to lock me up forever. But I will stand firm. My creations must remain pure, no matter what the cost.
Okay, so I got 2 parts and a generator. Alright, so basically I don't run through this part twice. So I need to find... Oh, time to look up what the others are, because I basically don't went to this place twice now. Alright, I've already been on there. This is the rooftop one, I believe. Alright, time to look it up. Because I don't know if I sit here like 1,000 times. Alright, let's see. Right. Alright, I got that. Do. I did not know that. Oh. Do. Oh, there's a part right there. And a dig spot. Won't let me pick it up for some reason. Alrighty. Oh, and the right armor is right there. Okay. Alright, let's figure out what the other ones are. There's nothing wrong with asking for help or finding it. Alright. Alright, I got that one. Of course. Alright, so the last generator was hiding in plain sight, basically. When you see where it's at, you're gonna want to slap me in the face. I could probably just go back this way. No, because I had to jump down to get over there. That's right. Do. We probably built that gazebo in Bower Lake, now Millfield. Trying to think if I ever completed this mission in my previous 2 runs. I don't know. For some reason, I think I did in one of them, if not both. But like I said, it's been years.
After years of imprisonment, I have finally returned to my beloved island. I thought I would never see it again. My industries may have been handed over to that unscrupulous villain Reaver, and my name may have been struck from all official records, but at least I am with my creations once again. If Logan or whoever sits on the throne now still wishes to take them, they will find me prepared.
I mean, it's probably best to just teleport from there. Oh, now the golden trail wants to pop up again. Traitor.
I anticipate your delivery of the components with eagerness. Several metallic plates within my casing are quivering with excitement. The first component, very good. I will begin assembly immediately. Step 1. Wait for you to deliver an additional component, so that I have something to attach the first to. Initiating patience mode. You have acquired an additional component, and my gratitude is boundless. It was 0.75 when you agreed to help me. It is now 1.0. Thank you for acquiring this component. I will incorporate it into the build. Thank you for acquiring this component. I will incorporate it into the build. Thank you for acquiring this component. I will incorporate it into the build. This is the final component.
Oh.
Now I can complete my work.
I can't count.
And please do not get in my way. My companion is now fully assembled, and there was nothing left over from the construction save 4 screws and a worm gear. Ha ha. I made use of my jocularity mode there, of course. All that remains is to activate the new unit. Hello, I am Huxley. You are not Huxley, I am Huxley.